Hi, y'all. It's Ron. Welcome into the Y'all 1067 studio. Very special guest with us here today. It is Jimmy Adams. You're doing something really cool here in Nashville, something a little unexpected people may not know about. It's Country Box, and it's where country and boxing come together. It's going to be going on at the Troubadour. The next time up is Tuesday night, and you're bringing in world-class professional boxing and sort of marrying that with a little country music. That's a great idea.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's going good. We're very proud of it.
Good.
Proud of what we've done.
Yeah.
You know, my family's all involved. My wife's involved with it. My kids involved. My 18-year-old daughter now, she's become a cut woman. You know, she works the corners. My wife manages. She works the corners. And my son, he's training to be a boxer, and he sets up the ring and picks up the fighters from the airports and stuff, you know. So it's become a family little business too now. So.
And there's going to be 7 bouts on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And there's some undefeated fighters that are going to be participating.
I think there's like 5 undefeated fighters on the card, yeah.
So this is world-class boxing that we're getting to see. These guys are top flight.
Absolutely, yeah. They some of these guys are going to be world champs someday, you know.
Yeah. And you can see them here live in Nashville. How cool is that?
Yeah, well, some of them. Eric Aliana, he was on the card. He's not on the card now, but he was on the card. He caught COVID, and it just recovery was a little slow from COVID, you know. So he's over it, but still his wind and breathing, so he's having to. So he won't fight until the March card. But yeah, Ryan Shaw is he's 6-0 with 6 knockouts, and that's going to be a great fight. There's a guy traveling in to take that O from him. And we have people flying in from all over the world to fight.
And you're marrying that with the country music part of it. Landon Wall's going to be there.
Oh, it's a great entertainer. Yeah, great entertainer.
So how's this going to work? Landon's going to play a little bit. There'll be about run us through kind of the logistics. What would people expect when they come out?
Well, what's happened when they come to the door? You have to come to the door. First thing you're going to see is our mascot, which is a little Shetland pony. We have a pony there, and so then what's happening when the show gets started, the ring announcer gets up and talks about what's happening, and then introduces people, and then he takes and turns it over to Landon Wall. Landon Wall will play 2 songs. Then the first bout will come out, and then the second bout comes out. Then Landon Wall goes back to playing. We don't have an intermission, and one thing I found out really works. I mean, because, you know, it's Tuesday night, so we try, you know, it runs 7 to 10. So that way people can get back home in time, you know, for work and all that stuff. And it's televised, so we have a 3-hour spot. And it's just a lot of fun. But one thing that I really found out, you know, people who don't like boxing goes to the restroom on the concession while the boxing goes on, and vice versa. You know, I sit there and watch them. And people who come to watch the music, you know, with boxing going on, they go to the restroom.
Well, it's such a unique opportunity because I know people that, you know, do watch online or watch on television or do the pay-per-view and are so excited to be a fan of boxing, but maybe have never had that chance to see it live, have never bought that ticket and flown all the way to Vegas or Atlantic City or had those opportunities. So this is an opportunity for you to see something really special live in your own backyard.
Oh yeah, it's fun. You know, we have some really good people. You know, Ronnie McDowell. I don't think Ronnie McDowell's missed one of my shows. He comes to. He loves them. He loves MMA and boxing. The last show we had William Golden was there, and we had Dinah Goodman came in from Georgia from Hee Haw. She was there.
Yeah.
Becky Hobbs came in. I mean, Darryl Worley was there. Yeah. But when they all come see it, they look at it and they go like, "Well, man, I didn't know it was like this," because they suspecting a fight. But it's entertainment, and it's like Roxanne Atwood says, you know, my demographics run 0 to 100. I mean, I got kids. I've got, I mean, it's fun. And when you come down to me, I've got all grades of people, you know, type and so forth, you know, and it's really a lot of fun. Everybody comes in and has a great time. A lot of pictures taken and stuff, you know, and it's just, you know, it really excites me to bring a lot of people together, different type of people. I've had people come in from Florida, and I was told before the show started, I just want you to know I don't like violence. I don't like, I don't like boxing at all. I never liked boxing, and you know, I'm into horse racing and all that good stuff, you know. And said I'm just down here because of my son-in-law brought me here, so 'cause he likes boxing. And then after the show's over, she stand at the door waiting on me and says, "It's the best time I've ever had in my life."
Right.
She said, "I felt like I was at the UN." She said, "I can't believe all the people, different type people and stuff, which that's really what I like really projecting to, bringing people together, because we all are family, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I really like to bring things together.
Well, and fights of this quality are not easy to do, and I think it comes off as well. And I've went to your website and looked at the stuff that you've got going on. It all comes back to you personally because you've got a long history. You've been in the game a while. You've got great connections. You know how it's supposed to be. You know how it's supposed to work, and you know how to get great fights promoted and great fighters in town. So, I mean, you have been around Don King. You've managed the big time guys, you have that background. So the expectation when folks come and come on Tuesday and come to the fight, that's sort of the level that I think that's the bar you set with your background. And you want to talk a little bit about that because I think people will be, I don't want to say impressed, but I want to say, wow, this just gives that credibility that this is the real deal.
Well, I was blessed when I got into boxing. My first fighter was Ernie Schaefer's, was my first fighter, and my first promoter was Don King. So I started at the top, and so doing what I'm doing now is a little different because I'm starting at the bottom and building fighters, which is a little different. But I got Christy Martin there. Christy Martin is a former WBC woman champion. She does the matchmaking for me. I've got John Moscione that comes in from Florida, which been with Don King for 40 years, doing all his TV stuff. I have a good staff, Howard Ware and Chrissy Denver, of course, my wife, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've got a professional staff, that works good and works hard, And then I have a lot of help. When I got started on this level, I talked to one of my best friends today, Matt Young, that does TriStar Boxing. And Matt has been a big help to me, because it's been a different scale. Mm-hmm. And so Matt really helped me. Actually, Matt takes care of my ring. I get the ring from him. And so it's just fun and good people. And Troubadour with Rodney Collins and Jennifer, and their daughter Kennedy, they just been a big help to me too. I mean, it's just a lot of people. It's a team effort. It's not a one man team. And so that's like anything in business today. It takes a team today.
And this event that's going to happen on Tuesday night, we hope everybody can come out and participate and see it live and get a feel and come back again, because this is going to be ongoing. This is something that you're committed to have here in Nashville, once a month, once a week. You have big plans.
Yeah, my plans right now, I'm solid and locked in. I do the first Tuesday of each month. That's a solid deal. My big plan, overall plan, is I want to bring back Tuesday night fights on the networks, just like it used to be back in the day when I first started with USA Today. They had Tuesday night fights. So my goal is to bring Tuesday night fights back, across the world, to build fighters. And one thing I'm really excited about, I feel like I'm taking unknown fighters and I'm giving them recognition and an opportunity to do something that some of these bigger promoters are overlooking the talent for whatever reason, because they tied up with whatever fighter they've got or whatever. And so also I'm doing the same with music. The thing is, I got a big goal for music because I'm looking at also starting my own label, Country Box Records. Leon Nevick and Debbie Bennett will be heading it up for me. So I'm looking to really take a big step and take unknown singers. Everybody comes to Nashville, be a star, but there's just not that many spaces for everybody. So I'm looking at, in today, the way technology is, all you really need is the consumer to buy you. That's all. You don't have to go through the old school stuff.
Right.
And I do have that platform. Right now I'm in 125 million homes, and then, like I say, 162 countries. And so I do have the platform, and that's growing every day. Every day I'm getting another. I just signed up last night with AIM TV, with AIM Country and Gospel Network. They just took on my program, and then I still have some big stuff in the forefront with some big companies that I'm talking to that actually going to be at the fight Tuesday. They want to come see it live, but they've seen it on the TV and stuff. Now they flying in to just see and get involved with me, and so it's family owned. Me and my family own it. So I'm just taking my time. I'm not in no hurry. I'm taking listening to every deal, and I wanted to better everybody, not just better myself. So.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, it sounds great. I can't wait to be out there. I'm going to be there Tuesday night. I'm excited.
Fight for you.
I've been training. I don't know if I'm quite ready. I'm a little slow. I just tell you right off the bat. People don't want to see that, but people do want to come out, see the boxing, for themselves, see what a quality event this is, see how much fun it is, how great it is for the entire family. And this is going to be something special for Nashville for years to come. So I'm glad you brought it back. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're doing it. And throwing in some great country music with it. So what a great combination.
Well, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate Janet. Janet's been a dear friend of us, and she's come to the shows, which works here with y'all. And it's just an honor to be here today with y'all.
Great. Well, thanks for coming in, and we look forward to Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.